Hello YouTube, welcome to another one of my Duel Links videos, and today I have for you another member request from my boy Ace. He requested a light and dark creator deck using Destiny Heroes, and using Destiny Heroes in order to search for your creator incarnate, and also have a BLS engine with Beginning of Heaven and Earth. He suggested I use Dark Creator, but I didn't really find room. It was really hard to summon, and just having it in the deck in order to search my regular creator didn't really justify putting him in here. If I turn this into a 30 card deck, then maybe, but it's pretty bricky as it is, so I didn't want to make it even worse by trying to go full 30. So the main reason why we have this skill is so that we can search or Decider or Creator Incarnate depending on the situation. If you have your Creator in hand, you want to search for your Incarnate. If you have your Mass Change in hand, you want to search for your Destiny Hero Decider. The rest of the deck is a BLS engine. We have 3 Beginner of Heaven and Earth to send Destiny Hero Dasher, Dawn Knight, and a BLS Sacred Soldier. So if they don't pick the BLS, all of them go to the grave. Your Dawn Knight activates, putting your Sacred Soldier at the top of the deck. So then when you draw him, you get to just special summon this with Dasher. But Dasher can also special summon a creator, so it's really good. I throw in 1 Blacklisted Soldier and Boy of Evening Twilight. He's pretty clutch to summon, just to to storm the board. But it also helps you shuffle your Sacred Soldiers back into the deck so that you can use your Beginning of Heaven and Earth. I would break a lot with this deck for some reason. I kept drawing both of my Sacred Soldiers at the beginning, so it's good to have the skill to just send them back so that I could use Beginning of Heaven and Earth how I intended to. The rest, we have AD Changer, an easy card to banish so that we can use our Sacred Soldiers effect to banish something when you put him from the remove, from play back into the graveyard. We get to banish something that way. Other than that, the deck's pretty straightforward. 2 enemy controllers because the deck is very bricky and you need to sack some wins by doing the good old econ cheese. Treacherous, didn't make sense to put Treacherous alongside Beginning of Heaven and Earth. Those are the 2 best semi-limited cards right now, so if you're not running Treacherous, you're running the Econs. The extra deck is our 3 Mask Hero, Enkis, and then just something else to make the extra deck 6. And yeah, this deck was pretty fun when it worked, but as I mentioned, it did break me a lot. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope my boy Ace likes this build off of his request. I don't know why I said it like that. So for this first replay, going up against a Chinese Loomis and Umbra. Now I believe this was Neo's Steel Storm hybrid, and we have a pretty good starting hand. We have Beginning of Heaven and Earth, which is what you want. The AD Changer, ideally you want him in the deck, but here I could have gone for my Creator and Incarnate to summon the Creator, but because I didn't have anything in the graveyard like a BLS, I decided to just wait on that and just summon my Decider, because he can't attack my my Decider with Brave Neos. He does, however, have a Steel Storm Scout, so if he were to tribute summon, then I'm just done for. Luckily for me, he goes for Neos Fusion, sends a Bacon Saber, and he can't attack, so I'm gonna activate Beginning of Heaven and Earth. Unfortunately, he hits my Sacred Soldier, so I don't get to special summon him. But I am gonna get a Dawn Knight at the top of the deck that I can special summon, so then I can just hard tribute for my creator. Dawn Knight is gonna send a BLS that I'm gonna then special summon using the creator. We're gonna banish one of them, and also I was able to put my Dasher back into the grave, so if I draw another monster, I get to special summon that as well. And he has 2 Neos Fusion and 1 Bacon Saber, so I'm gonna use the AD Changer to force him to use all 3 protections right now. There's 1 Neos Fusion, 2 Neos Fusion, and then there's the Bacon Saber. So now I'm just daring him to break my board, which he does with a lava golem. But I get very lucky, I'm not gonna lie. And I top deck my second creator, which is gonna get special summoned by Dasher. We're gonna use our BLS in hand to special summon the BLS from the grave, banish the other Brave Neos, and just hit this man through a Sphere Kuribo with his own Lava Golem to get the win. So yeah, when he pops off like that, it looks really cool, but then, you know, you get the hands where you have double creator, double sacred soldier, and you gotta scoop it up. But that's the cool thing about this deck request is most of them are challenging and you know, in a fun way. Others are just trolls. I'm looking at you, Bless. But I'm really excited for the other member requests. The one after this is super spicy. Here we're going up against Chas. We're just going to hit him for 1600, set our mass change and or beginner of heaven and earth. My opponent's playing pretty passively, so we're going to go for a beginner of heaven and earth. This time we actually get the combo. We get the 33% chance. I mean the 66% chance. Dasher is going to special summon our Sacred Soldier. We get Envoy of the Evening Twilight. He goes for the econ take. I crash because I have a mass change, so that's more than enough damage to win the game right there. That was kind of fast. Next we got a Joey Wheeler. I believe this was Grit Metaphys. And this is kind of weird because I guess there's not a lot of people in King of Games. Most people are playing in the qualifier because this guy was actually in Legend 2. And I felt kind of bad that I beat him because, you know, the climb still matters for him, not for me so much. So, but I didn't notice until after I had beat him. Otherwise, I would, you know, do an honorary scoop for the boy. So he doesn't have the loop set up, which is good, but look at the hand. This is the kind of brick that I'm talking about. Double creator, Sacred Soldier. If I had my Incarnate or my Destiny Hero Decider, which is, you know, 6 cards on the deck, it would be so much better, but instead I have a Dawn Knight. So what I'm gonna go for right here is just put my Decider on the board because I know none of his Metaphys monsters can attack it. He'll need a, you know, the dog, the Lupine or whatever, in order to get over my Decider, which doesn't look like he has. So he just goes Acid Metaphys. He can't attack with the Metaphys Tyrant Dragon. I know he's gonna try to banish my Decider right here. So this is where we're just gonna cheese him out of the win with an econ take, because look at this hand. Look at this brick. The econ take for the win. Felt a little bad that I did him like that on a Legend 2 climb, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Next we have Ishizu. This was Blue Eyes, maybe? I can't remember. Alright, so we're just gonna go for our Decider. We do have plenty of back row to you know, mass change, protect the Decider. We're gonna go for Beginner of Heaven and Earth, special summon my creator. Now this is important. I used my AD changer because I want to be able to banish something with my BLS, but I don't know what deck I'm playing. So this could be a Sasank, this could be a Gale Lizard, so I don't want to, you know, flip their monster. So I'm just gonna flip my own Decider and then banish the monster without thinking about what it is. Turns out it was a Blue Eyes, so easy win for us through the Kuribo because we have mass change. Pretty broken hand right there, but it felt good. And then we get one last replay for you guys. Kind of short because it is a very aggressive deck, so if you get the combo, you're gonna win the duel relatively soon. Here we're going second against some sort of Destiny Hero. Actually, life point boost alpha. Okay. So we have Destiny Hero and we have mass change. Oh, Gem Knights. Yeah, I remember this. We're just gonna go for the double Anki. That way we can get that Valkyria off the board. Destroy him once, get the search, use the mass change to destroy him a second time because we don't want him being normal summon again. There we go. And I'm also gonna get to add my Decider back to the hand. Goes for the Neos Fusion, but it can't get over my Anki, so what we're gonna do is go Incarnate. I have one Dark in the graveyard, which is my Mask Hero Anki. So I'm gonna Econ Take right here, search my other BLS, so I can special summon him. And then once again we have lethal over Akaribo. Plus I have the mass change, so not a whole lot he could do there. Econ Take, still ruining lives in 2019. And that's it. Very, very strong deck, but you know, it comes at a high brick potential, unfortunately. I don't know if I had 3 creators, if I would run 3, or I don't know if making it 30 card deck could let me incorporate the Dark Creator as well, you know, just to have a way to search one or the other. But it was still really fun. Very cool idea from my boy Ace, and I hope you enjoyed this as much as everyone else did. Thank you so much for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you want. Join my Discord if you haven't. The link will be down in the description. Along with my PayPal link if you guys want to support my channel, support my content. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to sub and click the notification bell. We're almost at 7,000 subscribers, and it would be amazing to get there. And yeah, thank you so much, and until next time.